I walked in there and said, listen, I've committed multiple felonies. Am I going to go to jail? Well, probably. Well, then see ya. Bye. That was a female. I went to a man's office, said, I've committed multiple felonies.
There are things we can do. We could try this. We could try that.
No problem.
I make one call.
You don't go to jail.
There's no problem.
No problem.
We send somebody else to jail.
We send him. He is the new Andrew. He shave his head and he go. I'm like, all right, it's cool.
I'm all over the place. So I end up with all these chicks just stuck in their house, sitting there, bored, completely in love with me. And of course, they don't go out. They're not allowed out. No. You stay in the house. You don't go nowhere.
Have you ever seen a woman try and do anything competently? I perfected this in pimp school. When I got my PhD, we had to practice if a girl comes at you, boom in her face, and then grip her up by the neck. Like, shut up, bitch! That's how it goes. Slap, slap, grab, choke, shut up, bitch, sex. These are the basic moves of pimping. Here's a little move. When I grab you by your neck and you start annoying me trying to resist, and I just...
Same thing with passports, man. If I up and England wants me in jail, I can fly on a Nigerian passport, or an American, or an English, or a Polish, or an Estonian. I have so many passports. What, are you going to block them all? They can't stop me traveling. There's always a passport I can pull out. There's always a driver's license I can pull out. If you ban one, I've got another one. I've got bank accounts in 19 countries. My shit is diversified.
I had all these girlfriends. I had girlfriends in France, Slovakia, Germany, all these hot chicks. So I was like, well, I could open a strip club, but that takes money. How can I use these women to make me money? I found this little webcam thing, and I was like, this might be some money. So I text all my girlfriends, I think it was 5 of them, text all 5, said, you're all coming here to live with me and work with me. None of them knew about each other. All 5 flew in, picked them all up. They're all sitting there. I sat them around the same table. I have no money. I'm running out of money. So I put them all around the same table, and I was like, look, we're going to start a webcam business. You're going to stay. You're going to live in London. I'm going to look after you, and we're going to get rich. We're going to be a team. And they're all like, well, who's this? I'm like, she's my girlfriend. She's my girlfriend. She's my girl. You're all my chicks. And you're going to stay here, and we're going to make some money. Big fight kicks off, blah, 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 blah. In the end, long story short, 3 left, 2 stayed. Those are my first 2 girls. And we started this little webcam business from my apartment. And it just grew and grew and grew. And it got to the point where at one point I had 75 women working for me in 4 locations. Damn. And I was doing $600,000 a month. This is in the UK. But this leads into the story of why I moved to Romania. So at the height of my webcam pimping, I think I'm the king of the world, right? I have all these women, da-da-da. But the problem is, my first 2 girls who worked for me because they loved me. I love this man. Right. I am with this man. We're a team. He's going to take me from the ghetto streets to the hotel suites. But then once you get bigger, you start hiring girls who don't love you. They're in it for the money. I had one girl, and she got too drunk one day, and she threw up in my apartment. I told her to clean up. She refused to clean up, start being an idiot. So I took her stuff, threw out the window. If all the other girls see me be disrespected, they're going to lose respect for me.
Facts.
Right?
Yep.
So when she's like, I ain't cleaning that up, you get that. So I was like, look, I don't care. And she was my biggest earning girl. She made me on her own maybe $25,000 a month. So I didn't want to fire her. And she knew I didn't want to fire her, which is more reason why I had to fire her ass. Got her by her 2 arms and marched her out the door, locked the door, end of it. She starts texting me, you owe me my last month's wages, you owe me my money, give me my money. Did I text her back? I ain't paying you nothing. You threw up my da-da-da-da-da. She went to the police and told the police I hit her. 5 in the morning, 4 months later, I'm laying in bed. Girl here, chilling, living the life. And I heard the door, boom, 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 boom. And I don't know how I knew, I just knew it was police. And as soon as I heard that noise, I paused for a second, I heard, police! And I was like, man. Damn it. I was like, But I didn't know what it was for, right? But there's a few things I can't say in the podcast. I've lived a varied life. Right, I've done some things when I had to pay the bills. Right. So I was a bit like, what's this going to be? So I flush my phone down the toilet quickly. I'm coming. So I'm trying to hide. I'm looking around. Like, what do I have to hide? Eventually, the door comes off the hinges. Boom. So I was like, who are you? And they're like, you're under arrest for a suspicion of assault of this dumb hoe.
My name is Abu Andrew now. I am now officially a Muslim. I'm a Muslim, and I hope you men at home are Muslim too. I'm gonna find myself a nice Islamic-ass wife. I'm gonna build up a big pile of rocks in case she gets fresh. I'm gonna be prepared, so I ain't gonna mess around. As soon as I catch her cheating, there's gonna be no delays. Inshallah.
This is probably 40% of the reason I moved to Romania, because in Eastern Europe, none of this garbage flies. you're gonna go to the police and say he raped me back in 1988, they're gonna say we should have done something about it then. People say, why did you in Romania? And I explain my 5 reasons. One of them is the Me Too era.
We are in the presence of a cultural icon, a physical specimen, a controversialist, a master orator, a champ. How you doing, man?
I'm good, G. You?
You're good, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Congratulations on your slam, bro, man.
Thank you, my friend.